Hey guys, it's Bree with Coffee Run Repeat, and yes, I am filming this in my stairs. You really wanted to see my stairs, didn't you? Yeah, I should probably get some way to video and not have to balance it on household objects, but that would cut into my running shoe budget. So, just wanted to do a quick kind of a circle back with some of the stuff that I've been reviewing back in April, let you know how it went. Surprisingly, the Ultra Escalantes, I don't hate them. The longest run they've been on so far has been a 41-mile unsupported towpath adventure. Blogged about that. Yeah, was not supposed to be wearing the shoes for the entire time. Didn't work out, or we got to change. So they held up pretty well. They've been through my fastest 5K. They've gone through several training runs. They've been through a couple races. They have about 150 plus miles on them. And these surprisingly have held up better than any other pair of Ultras I've owned. I have no holes on them. Little squeak developing in the right shoe, but for the most part I'm happy. I think I'll buy them again. They're kind of a good thing to fall back on because I do a minimalist trail shoe, so it's bouncier without having to get used to a huge platform between doing trail and road. So the Escalante is a pretty good buy, which is good because I was pretty set and not loving Ultras, and you guys might have won me back over. Moving on is the Camelbak hydration vest. Since I reviewed this, I've also got the Salomon 12 set, the new one. I didn't love the 5 set, ended up with the 12 set because of a warranty issue. So that review is coming up, and spoiler alert, I'm already breaking it. So yeah, I need to find another hydration pack already. What have I changed on this? They have a $8 tube extender that you can buy. You have to buy them separately, and it lengthens the straw so that you can just turn your head and take a drink, similar to a hydration bladder. I really like this. It makes it a lot easier than trying to cram the bottle back into the pocket constantly. You only have to take it out for refills. Some of the problems I'm having with these bottles, though, because of the way that the pack fits my body, I've had to drop the straps down to try to get it to stay longer. I've sprinted and lost my bottles. They've fallen out of my pocket. Granted, once was running from traffic because a car decided it wanted to use me as a hood ornament, but they can bounce if you don't tighten them up really well. The other problem I'm having is I can't seem to get my bladder to work with it. I've tried. It's got the little hooky thing right here, which means that it will only work with my Camelbak bladder, not my other ones, because they have the different kind of top to hold it in. You do have the tube hole. However, when it comes to the front, they were doing some things to cut down on the weight on this pack. They don't have a sliding rail like the Circuit from the last version of the Circuit, so you have to kind of unclip these and readjust them. And there's no place to really clip your tube into. I contacted them and they sent me a like a magnetic tube strap that I could add to it. That does not work with this particular pack. The straps are really thin. It does nothing to hook onto. I've experimented with tucking it underneath here, crossing it over. My next try is going to be kind of using this rubber band that comes with the whistle to kind of tuck it in, but I haven't found a great way to do a bladder with the bottles. And when you have a bladder, you probably don't want to have the tubes on it because that is just entirely too many things you have to turn around to drink from. So I mostly only use this with the front bottles and the tubes. If I have to carry anything extra, I'm going to go with a bigger pack, which is kind of a bummer because I really do love the pocket situation on here. This through pocket, it holds things really well. I've had this applesauce packet in my bag for like 2 weeks now. This is like my emergency applesauce. And it doesn't bounce. I've been kind of just cramming this with stuff like bug spray because it's summer and the mosquitoes are horrible right now, and sunscreen. These little side mesh pockets I don't really take full advantage of. Sometimes I'll put my my iPod in there, or I'll put, oh, that's where my lip balm went. So it's a good pack, I would say, for summer running. If you're doing shorter distances, I am going to start training for my first 100-miler. Oh, and I think I'll use this for my weekday shorter runs. Anything longer, or if I'm going to the woods for any amount of time, I'm probably going to go with the Salomon for now until I find something better. I've gone through so many packs and I haven't found, you know, the one. So this one, oh, one other thing. With the thinner straps, the bottom strap does not stretch that much. I'm finding, because I have to kind of lock it down because otherwise it slides around. This is the small, and it's chafing right here because it doesn't have any give to it. But if I let it be too loose, then it starts sliding everywhere. So locking it down, it does increase chafability. That's a word, right? Chafability? If it's not, I'm going to make it a word. It has some chafability. So it's, like I said, I like it. I like the look of it. It's pretty. It's pretty. And it doesn't, it doesn't have some of the durability issues that my solid packs are. I've been beating this thing up and it's holding its own, as opposed to my 12 set replacement, which my daughter managed to punch a hole through the back of it. I don't know how. It had a hole in it before I even wore it. So if a 7-year-old can punch a hole through the back of the foam before it's even worn, then yeah. So that's Beer with Coffee Run Repeat, and I will have another review for you soon.